Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaitlin, and today we are talking about a very fun TBR. So for those of you who do not know, there is a super fun summer readathon that is going on this next week, June 20th through June 26th. And I am so excited. I have never done a summer readathon before, but summer is my favorite season, and so I am super excited to take part in this one. It is also being hosted by some of my favorite humans on the internet. These girls have really done their work, and this is gonna be such a fun time. It's gonna be complete with reading prompts and photo prompts, a buddy read, a buddy movie watch, and Discord fun for everyone, and I cannot wait. I will be sure to link all of their profiles down below, but this readathon is being hosted by Liv, Lauren, Mackenzie, Elizabeth, and Keisha, and every single one of those girls had a huge hand in my own bookish journey, and not to mention they've just been the sweetest friends since I became part of this community, so I am so excited they all teamed up to put together this awesome, fun readathon for us. So like I said, there are 5 different reading prompts, and then there is the buddy read, and of course the buddy read could count for some of the prompts, but I actually did end up choosing 5 different books plus the buddy read. We'll see. That's very ambitious. I don't know that we will get that done, but we are sure as heck gonna try. So without further ado, let's hop into my TBR for the Sun's Out, Books Out 2022 Readathon. The first prompt is read a book with yellow on the cover. And for this prompt, I chose Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. Now, Rachel Hawkins is the author of The Wife Upstairs, which came out a few years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago. And I really enjoyed that one, but I have heard mixed things about this one. So we shall see. But this book follows a group of 20-somethings that decide they're going to be extra adventurous, and they adventure out to the island of Moreau. Now, Moreau is not your typical island. It's not your typical beach vacation, because Moreau Island has been surrounded by rumors of murder and cannibalism and shipwrecks. And while they are there, of course, there is some mystery and some thrill, and it sounds like a really fun ride. And I actually think a lot of people have this on their TBR. So that will be super exciting to talk to some people in the Discord about it. Okay, so the next prompt is read a chiller, which is a chill thriller, and nothing says a chill thriller to me than a cozy mystery. And there's a lot of people that would probably argue that those are not thrilling, but they are to me. I absolutely adore them. One of my favorite genres of all time. So for this prompt, I decided to go with Beaches, Burglaries, and Bungalows by Tanya Capus. This is the first in the Campers and Criminals Cozy Mystery series, and from what I understand, this book gives off major Schitt's Creek vibes, so that's super exciting. This book follows Mae West, and her life is turned upside down one day because her husband has been arrested by the FBI for all sorts of white-collar crime, and they seize every single piece of property of theirs except for one place. And so since they've taken all of her mansions away and all of her cars, she has no place left to go except for the RV park that they owned in Kentucky called Happy Trails. And while she is there, I think she, of course, runs into some murder and some mischief, and she gets thrown into the middle of a mystery. And I think along the way, she probably meets some quirky characters, but I am so excited because this cozy mystery series sounds like it's gonna be so stinking cute. The next prompt was really fun for me because it was read a book chosen by a friend. And so I thought I would ask my husband because I have no closer friend than him. And even though he's not really a reader himself, he does really like to engage in that hobby with me. So I thought it would be super fun to invite him into this readathon. And I gave him a few choices and he picked the one that I really wanted him to pick. So Shout out to you, babe. But he chose Lease on Love by Fallon, Ballard. And this book is a romance that follows Sadie, and she's passed up at work for a promotion that she really needs. And so she decides that after that, there's about 3 things that she needs in her life: a stiff drink, a new place to live, and a date. And so she gets on this dating app that doesn't end up being a dating app. It's actually an app where you can find a suitable roommate. And she matches with this guy named Jack. And she goes to his house thinking that they're going on a date, but it turns out he's just trying to look for a roommate. And she absolutely loves the real estate, so she ends up moving in to be his roommate, and it just sounds like the cutest romance, so I'm super excited to pick this one up. The next prompt is choose a book with an island or a beach as the setting. And so for this prompt, I chose Shipped by Angie Hockman. And I don't think you can get a more summery cover than this. We have the palm trees, the coconuts, the water. It looks super adorable. So this book follows Henley Evans, and she is up for a promotion at work, and she realizes that her arch enemy at work is also gonna compete for this same promotion. So their boss decides that this competition is going to be to see who can come up with the best campaign that promotes bookings to the Galapagos. And he decides that the best way for them to go about this, to do their research, is to go on a company cruise together to the Galapagos. And so it's very much the hating game meets the unhoneymooners is what I've heard, and I adored both of those. So really hoping this is a big hit for me. And the last prompt is read a book while on a picnic. And so I felt like manga or a graphic novel was gonna be the perfect choice for this prompt. And so I ended up choosing The Quintessential Quintuplets. And this is the first in this manga series. I haven't ever read any of these before, but from what I understand, this follows this kid in high school, and he is tasked with trying to get this set of quintuplets to care about their grades and to care about their scholastics. So he has been given the challenge of tutoring them, and they have no interest in listening to him. And I think that there's maybe a romance between him and one of the sisters, maybe 2. I think maybe there's a love triangle that happens. I don't know a whole ton about it, but it sounds super cute, and I thought it would be perfect to read on the picnic. And the last book on this TBR is actually the buddy read that the hosts came up with, and it is The Counselors by Jessica Goodman. And this book is a YA thriller that follows our main protagonist, Goldie, and she went to this camp growing up, and she absolutely loved it. It was kind of like a second home to her. And this summer, she is returning as a counselor. And that's really all that I know about it. I kind of want to go into it blind because it is a thriller. So I'm super excited, and I'm just so pumped to talk about this in the Discord with all the other participants and to get everybody's real-time reactions. It's going to be a great time. Okay, well that is my entire TBR for the Suns Out, Books Out 2022 Summer Readathon. And like I said, they have so much fun packed into this week planned for us. So I highly suggest, if you at all feel like you want to participate in this, do it. I will be sure to put all of the intricate details down in the description, and I will also be sure to link the Discord so that if you're interested in joining in on all the fun, you can join in there. And if you've made it this far in the video and you are taking part in this readathon, drop a sunshine emoji and the book stack emoji down in the comments, and I cannot wait to hear all about your TBR. So happy Suns Out, Books Out readathon, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Daydreaming, got me thinking.